Hello. I'm going to give you co-host. Man, smells like pee in here. Also, I didn't see any animals over there. And also, it's raining again. Yeah, I get pretty animated. Wait till my next call. But 2 hours from now, I'll be awfully quiet because it's the Solidity call. So I'm just there for show. I made a plan. I'm leaving in like 4 days. So I made a plan how we're going to attack it. Attack it. Getting me to Anchorage. I know. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. I had to make a plan on how it was going to work. The dogs have been out once. I've got milk for you, but I can't get it till after my meeting. Not milk, kefir. Son,
Mother,
how are you?
fantastic.
Wonderful. Looking for cars I can see. Whoa.
Yes, yes, I am, Mother.
Huh. How are you doing that?
Well, I'm looking online at dealerships, calling them, confirming that the trucks work well, going to see the truck, and then the truck doesn't work well. I mean, I did find one out of the 12 that I've looked at so far, but it's got some stuff. Well, no, it's got one issue that may be a problem. So I'm gonna go back today with Marco because he was a mechanic for 4 years, and then I'm gonna take it to a
That's good.
pre-inspection place
And
to.
then also what Brenna did at the end was be more realistic with your needs
Yeah.
or wants and what was the other thing that helped her? Um kind of, what your expectations,
Yeah,
but
I
don't
figured
back
out
down on
very early
expectations.
on. I mean, I'm not gonna settle, but if it's, I know there's gonna be some stuff that's wrong with it, but anything major, I'm gonna pass on it. Like, there's a bunch of variables,
Definitely not major. Dang it. I gotta get my screen over here.
but
Dang it.
we'll see.
We'll let people in, and is there any admin here? Oh, no. Does our admin need to be here? Brooke needs to be here. You can get Brooke on.
Yeah. Notice anything different about the wall behind me?
No, let me see. No, it's foggy.
Yeah, but I removed the flags and I put up my fishing poles.
Oh, that's your bed still?
Hmm.
Oh, why is that?
because I wanted a place to store my fishing poles, and that's where they'll fit.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna try.
I just asked her to join the team call.
What can you see right now?
I can see. Hold on, I have the participant screen up.
How do I get this big screen? That's what I got.
Is that the link
Good.
that she sent you?
Yeah, how do I make it bigger? I think we do this every single week. Uh,
Hello,
playback option.
everyone.
Hello. I'm
Mhm.
trying to find out how to get this bigger.
I sent you the video already. Did you not
This
get
is
the
the
link?
video. This is the video. You sent it to me.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. How do I get it bigger though?
Oh, like full
Oh,
screen?
here it is. Here it is. Got it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Okay.
Press play real quick so we can test the audio. Because I don't
Oh,
think it's showing
Begin,
audio.
we reflect
Oh,
on the
there we go.
wisdom of Matthew
you can hear
10:14,
it?
focusing on
Yes.
discernment and the
Okay.
value of our time and efforts. Let's take a look at our top 5 agents to November 1st. Welcome to the Just
Oh,
Serve
perfect
Insurance
transition.
Solutions weekly team
Oh, you're
meeting.
now a rock star at this. Now I don't even
Welcome
have
to
to
the
worry
Just Serve
about it.
Insurance
Thank you.
The only thing I'm going to say, I don't know if you've done this or not. You might have already done it. Last night it kept saying Sean something weird about Meek. Sean Mike. It said something else. It's supposed to be Sean Mike, so you might have to change the visual the word on it in that.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? And also ignite. It says like ignite or something like that. You might have to sound it out properly for ignite.
Okay.
So I will, Camden, oh shoot, I'm gonna not know. Camden, if you pick up on any words that are said wrong on a regular basis, can you just text them out to her
Yeah.
this week?
Yep.
It's just funny. I cringe every time. All right. It is 55 of, so I'm gonna go ahead because this is 11 minutes
Yes.
for 3 of them, 3 sessions.
I think it's 4 or 5. The videos got like a little bit shorter, so I just made sure to make it like at least 10 minutes long.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll hear it enough. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing. Camden, you can let 7 people in.
Welcome to the Just Serve Insurance Solutions weekly team meeting. As we begin, we reflect on the wisdom of Matthew 10:14, focusing on discernment and the value of our time and efforts. Let's take a look at our top 5 agents for the week of July 8th through the 14th. Congratulations to these agents for their outstanding performance in issued paid business this week. Moving to our month-to-date performance for the first week of July, we celebrate the top 5 agents who have demonstrated exceptional persistence and focus, showing that meaningful results are built one day at a time. Here are our updated top 5 agents month-to-date for the second week of July. These figures reflect the continued hard work and dedication of our team throughout this month. Let's look at the wins behind our growth. From milestones in lead sales to impactful client support and team leadership, your dedication continues to drive our growth. Here is a look at your weekly schedule to help you stay connected and informed. Please take note of the upcoming meetings on Discord and Zoom. Our book of the month for August is Pick Money by Sean Meeker. Join the discussion on Discord Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Does your family need healthcare? Family and agent group health plans are now available to all. A big thank you to Integrity for this new resource. You can find more details at the link on your screen. Interested in learning more about how we work? Register for our free virtual business overview to see why so many agents have made the switch to FFL. Details can be found at the URL provided. Mark your calendars. The Ignite Sales Conference is happening on September 10th, 2026 in Fort Lauderdale. Free registration is now live at the link on your screen. We are excited to announce a new competition. Bring your team and earn rewards. Register 3 recruits between August 6th and 13th to earn a free Airbnb room for the Ignite Conference. Ensure you are registered and have your flight booked to qualify. All teams are invited to the El Paso lock-in, happening from October 28th to November 1st. Welcome to the Just Serve Insurance Solutions weekly team meeting. As we begin, we reflect on the wisdom of Matthew 10:14, focusing on discernment and the value of our time and efforts. Let's take a look at our top 5 agents for the week of July 8th through the 14th. Congratulations to these agents for their outstanding performance in issued paid business this week. Moving to our month-to-date performance for the first week of July, we celebrate the top 5 agents who have demonstrated exceptional persistence and focus, showing that meaningful results are built one day at a time. Here are our updated top 5 agents month-to-date for the second week of July. These figures reflect the continued hard work and dedication of our team throughout this month. Let's look at the wins behind our growth. From milestones in lead sales to impactful client support and team leadership, your dedication continues to drive our growth. Here is a look at your weekly schedule to help you stay connected and informed. Please take note of the upcoming meetings on Discord and Zoom. Our book of the month for August is Pick Money by Sean Maker. Join the discussion on Discord Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Does your family need healthcare? Family and agent group health plans are now available to all. A big thank you to Integrity for this new resource. You can find more details at the link on your screen. Interested in learning more about how we work? Register for our free virtual business overview to see why so many agents have made the switch to FFL. Details can be found at the URL provided. Mark your calendars. The Ignite Sales Conference is happening on September 10th, 2026 in Fort Lauderdale. Free registration is now live at the link on your screen. We are excited to announce a new competition. Bring your team and earn rewards. Register 3 recruits between August 6th and 13th to earn a free Airbnb room for the Ignite Conference. Ensure you are registered and have your flight booked to qualify. All teams are invited to the El Paso lock-in, happening from October 28th to November 1st. Welcome to the Just Serve Insurance Solutions weekly team meeting. As we begin, we reflect on the wisdom of Matthew 10:14, focusing on discernment and the value of our time and efforts. Let's take a look at our top 5 agents for the week of July 8th through the 14th. Congratulations to these agents for their outstanding performance in issued paid business this week. Moving to our month-to-date performance for the first week of July, we celebrate the top 5 agents who have demonstrated exceptional persistence and focus, showing that meaningful results are built one day at a time. Here are our updated top 5 agents month-to-date for the second week of July. These figures reflect the continued hard work and dedication of our team throughout this month. Let's look at the wins behind our growth. From milestones in lead sales to impactful client support and team leadership, your dedication continues to drive our growth. Here is a look at your weekly schedule to help you stay connected and informed. Please take note of the upcoming meetings on Discord and Zoom. Our book of the month for August is Pick Money by Sean Maker. Join the discussion on Discord Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Does your family need healthcare? Family and agent group health plans are now available to all. A big thank you to Integrity for this new resource. You can find more details at the link on your screen. Interested in learning more about how we work? Register for our free virtual business overview to see why so many agents have made the switch to FFL. Details can be found at the URL provided. Mark your calendars. The Ignite Sales Conference is happening on September 10th, 2026 in Fort Lauderdale. Free registration is now live at the link on your screen. We are excited to announce a new competition. Bring your team and earn rewards. Register 3 recruits between August 6th and 13th to earn a free Airbnb room for the Ignite Conference. Ensure you are registered and have your flight booked to qualify. All teams are invited to the El Paso lock-in, happening from October 28th to November 1st. Welcome to the Just Serve Insurance Solutions weekly team meeting. As we begin, we reflect on the wisdom of Matthew 10:14, focusing on discernment and the value of our time and efforts. Let's take a look at our top 5 agents for the week of July 8th through the 14th. Congratulations to these agents for their outstanding performance in issued paid business this week. Moving to our month-to-date performance for the first week of July, we celebrate the top 5 agents who have demonstrated exceptional persistence and focus, showing that meaningful results are built one day at a time. Here are our updated top 5 agents month-to-date for the second week of July.
What's up?
These figures reflect the continued hard work and dedication of our team throughout this month. Let's look at the wins behind our growth. From milestones in lead sales to impactful client support and team leadership, your dedication continues to drive our growth. Here is a look at your weekly schedule to help you stay connected and informed. Please take note of the upcoming meetings on Discord and Zoom. Our book of the month for August is Pick Money by Sean Maker. Join the discussion on Discord Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Does your family need healthcare? Family and agent group health plans are now available to all. A big thank you to Integrity for this new resource. You can find a link on your screen. Interested in learning more about how we work? Register for our free virtual business overview to see why so many agents have made the switch to FFL. Details can be found at the URL provided. Mark your calendars. The Ignite Sales Conference is happening on September 10th, 2026 in Fort Lauderdale. Free registration is now live at the link on your screen. We are excited to announce a new competition. Bring your team and earn rewards. Register 3 recruits between August 6th and 13th to earn a free Airbnb room for the Ignite Conference. Ensure you are registered and have your flight booked to qualify. All teams are invited to the El Paso Lock-In, happening from October 28th to November 1st. Welcome to the Just Serve Insurance Solutions weekly team meeting. As we begin, we reflect on the wisdom of Matthew 10:14, focusing on discernment and the value of our time and efforts. Let's take a look at our top 5 agents for the week of July 8th through the 14th. Congratulations to these agents for their outstanding performance in issued paid business this week. Moving to our month-to-date performance for the first week of July, we celebrate the top 5 agents who have demonstrated exceptional persistence and focus, showing that meaningful results are built one day at a time. Here are our updated top 5 agents month-to-date for the second week of July. These figures reflect the continued hard work and dedication of our team throughout this month. Let's look at the wins behind our growth. From milestones in lead sales to impactful client support and team leadership, your dedication continues to drive our growth. Here is a look at your weekly schedule to help you stay connected and informed. Please take note of the upcoming meetings on Discord and Zoom. Our book of the month for August is Pick Money by Sean Maker. Join the discussion on Discord Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Does your family need healthcare? Family and agent group health plans are now available to all. A big thank you to Integrity for this new resource. You can find more details at the link on your screen. Interested in learning more about how we work? Register for our free virtual business overview to see why so many agents have made the switch to FFL. Details can be found at the URL provided. Mark your calendars. The Ignite Sales Conference is happening on September 10th, 2026 in Fort Lauderdale. Free registration is now live at the link on your screen. We are excited to announce a new competition. Bring your team and earn rewards. Register 3 recruits between August 6th and 13th to earn a free Airbnb room for the Ignite Conference. Ensure you are registered and have your flight booked to qualify. All teams are invited to the El Paso Lock-In, happening from October 28th to November 1st.
All right, guys. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for invite your team if you haven't invited them. That was a little excessive, Kathleen. We're working on perfecting it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you for doing that. But also, it is important. We run it 5 minutes before hopping on for people who are actually on time, and on time is early. For those who are not, we run it 5 minutes after. It just happened to be 4 loops that time. So thank you for that. And thank you, Giovanna, for doing that. So with that being said, last week we worked on this series of what our license has to offer. We discussed fixed index annuities. If you missed it, they are recorded. Camden has put them in our website, which is why we keep that up to date for you to go to any extra trainings. As you know, or if you don't know and you're brand new, welcome. Welcome to Just Serve. This is recorded. Every time we record something, it is updated on our website, which Camden will drop the link in the chat. And you will get on your sales strategy call when you come in. If you're not on this team, welcome to our team. You're more than welcome to come to any events we have. No one here really at FFL hides anything. We all share everything we have because what we have is a winning system. And why wouldn't we want people to win? That's exactly what our goal is. The goal of this training series that we've been hosting is we don't just sell products. We're not trying to sell anything. What we do is we serve, just serve, we serve. We become the person that the families can trust because we actually understand the full toolbox that our license has to offer. We've already covered, or at least previewed, life insurance. We know the difference between term and whole, and IULs and how they fit into the whole life spectrum. So today we're going to move into the next piece, which is a lot of our clients and prospects need this, but they don't know who to ask or how to ask, and it's the health insurance part of your license. I repeat, it's the health insurance part of your license. Some of you may not have that piece. We'll talk about that moving forward, but for those of you who have clients, especially 1099s, people who are working for themselves, self-employed, people who are working part-time, families who are just stuck or overpaying on that expensive stuff that you can get through the state website. Those are expensive. This health aspect of your license is another way that we can serve, just like the previous call most of you should have been on, which is the SRS call, the annuities. If you're not getting to the calls, guys, you're missing all of this. So the importance of getting to the calls and being here, writing notes, taking notes, asking questions, is that you're going to learn another way that we can serve at a higher level and to fully serve our clients, even if it irritates you, like health insurance does me. And you all know that, right? I hate health insurance. However, I still need to utilize it because some of my clients need it, right? And even myself, our family, if we need it, we need to find the right one for our situation and for our client situation. So full transparency here. Why does this health insurance matter in our business? Well, the biggest thing you need to pay attention to is life insurance is the bread and butter in this business. It is going to make you the most money and it's going to help their families the best. Life insurance is the only one of the insurances that there are out there that actually pays out 100% if that policy is intact when somebody dies. Everybody dies. So life insurance is the one insurance that everybody needs for the most part, right? There's always the little situations that you don't. But that part of your license helps you most financially. It keeps your daily business running with the commissions that come in. And if you're working often enough, the commissions are coming in daily. If you've worked long enough, your commissions are coming in daily. Health insurance is an amazing and great add-on. Don't look over it or don't overlook it like some people do, myself, because you're afraid of it. Don't overlook it because you disagree with it. It might be something that your client needs. Now, it doesn't pay you nearly as well as life does, but your client needs it. And we're here to serve our clients, right? And for the most part, you get paid great if you utilize it properly. And everyone for the most part, all your clients need it. You can offer it to them. Now, for those of you, like I said before, with just your life license, it's very simple to offer health products still. You can offer an accidental policy. Those are health policies on the health spectrum, right? Americo offers an accidental policy you don't need a health license for. Those are great in the interim while you're, building your business and obtaining your health license. All other products, you will need to make sure that your license includes health. So if you got licensed and it's only life, you're going to want to go ahead at some point within the next 3 to 6 months and get training for health. And we offer it. Camden will get you the training to get relicensed in life and health. Okay. So it's free. It doesn't even cost you anything except for your license, right? Now, a lot of people who call us, especially if you're doing inbounds for life insurance, and even if you're doing outbounds and you're calling them, they're also dealing with health coverage problems, which in essence, all you have to do is ask them, talk to them about it. It's just another question. They're dealing with high premiums. They're dealing with their networks changing. Maybe they're 1099 or they're switching jobs. Or maybe they got divorced and their spouse's health coverage left. You won't know this until you're digging into their financial inventory. So it should be something you're constantly talking about anyway with them. There's nothing magical about it, just like the annuity question. You're just simply saying, and what's your family like? What's your family situation like with your health insurance? And you're going to ask that after you're asked already, what are you doing, when you're talking about their income? What do you do for work if they're working? Right? Those are questions you're asking. They're not on a script. You have to use that script as a base. You have to use your head as the next part, and you have to ask the questions that may or may not be on there that are based off of the specific client you're talking with, right? So you're asking the question. And when we can talk about health options, because we've gone to these different meetings that we'll talk about in the future, when we talk about health in a intelligent way, 3 things are going to happen. 1, we look like professionals instead of a one product salesperson. You're looking like somebody who cares about a person, right? Versus what you make off of that person. We all need to make money. Don't ever feel guilty about that. Everybody who lives in this world, most people need to make money. So don't feel guilty about that. But you sound like a professional when you're talking to them. You're not upselling like a bag of cotton candy at Chuck E. Cheese. I used to have to do that. I was actually Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese. But you're actually, focusing on the whole client, and you're also going to keep that client. Right? You're going to keep that client because you have more than one person in their family that's protected by you, or you have more than one product, and you're going to keep them, and that's good for your retention, right? The next thing that's going to happen is we're going to create that value, and they're going to trust you more. They're going to trust you because if you don't know the information, you're going to get the information. And they're going to trust you because you're not trying to sell them something. You're trying to help them. And then the third thing that is going to happen is we're going to open the door to additional business and referrals. Because if they can trust you, why wouldn't they want to share that with their brother, their sister, their mother, their father, their kids, and their friends? They will. So it's not about becoming health insurance experts today, overnight. It's not about that. You're not going to. In anything we do, you're not going to become an expert overnight. And you can go to these meetings, and you can come out of this meeting and all the meetings we have today, and you can do nothing with the information. You don't have to implement any of it. You are an independent agent. You do not have to implement anything. But what it will do is by going to these meetings, every single one of them, the schedule was in the review at the beginning, right? The recognition at the beginning. And it's also in Discord, right? So keeping that in your calendar. By going to all these meetings, that is when you become better or / an expert. Oh, and it's not overnight. It happens with time. But what it is about, and hopping on these meetings, it's knowing how you can take your options and the tools that we here have at FFL and within Just Serve and on Discord, so we can help or point people, including yourself, in the right direction, and you can be confident knowing and trusting that you're going to get that information and you're going to become an expert eventually. So to break that into a clear situation, a clear piece, who needs help typically with health insurance on your calls? Well, it can be somebody who is self-employed. Doesn't matter the age, anybody self-employed, right? If they're 1099 contractors, or maybe they just do odd jobs, they might need health insurance. Or Maybe people who lost their coverage, their job changed, they got divorced, they had a baby, they have a new situation. Maybe they adopted children and now they need different health insurance, life insurance as well. Review the whole thing, right? Maybe while you're talking about their finances, you hear somebody, because you're listening really well now, we're training really well to listen to our calls, and you hear them talking about the cost of their insurance. Break that down. Are you talking car insurance or health insurance or both? Oh, my health insurance is ridiculous. Okay. Well, are you going to go into a health call right then and start selling them health insurance? No. Just like an annuity, you're going to put it off and you're going to say, you know what? I'm not an expert in this health insurance situation, but I do have a lot of people I trust. Would you like me to have somebody reach out to you? And then connect them through text. Very simple. At first, join, just like annuity calls, join on that call so you can learn. And then start doing and following their systems. And then those families are now not paying a high premium. They're paying something that they can afford, and you've served them. You've helped them, and you've learned. Additionally, somebody might be somebody who's retiring before Medicare age. Keep in mind, our life license is not a Medicare license, but I have some great news. We now have a team on our team, Just Serve, who are trained and certified. Reach out in the questions and comments section on Discord. Ask the questions. If you need some help with some Medicare or you have a client who does, ask. Tell them you might have somebody that could help them. Are they okay with somebody reaching out to them? We're not salespeople, right? But some of our team is Medicare certified. But if it's before Medicare and they're just retiring early, they might need different different types of policies to help them to get through until Medicare or whatever their situation is. We can help them with that with health insurance, right? So the second part of this is, all right, what can we offer? What is out there for our health license? And if we don't have our health license, what do we have as a team to offer them? Well, they can go to the individual and family ACA marketplace plans. We can even help them out. We can help them fill it out. Do you get paid for it? No, you don't. But it does ask you when you're filling it out, who's helping you to fill it out. You can put your name there. There's nothing against that. It doesn't hurt you, and you're helping them. There's also short-term limited plans when they fit their needs. Cancer plans, heart attack plans, lots and lots of plans. We could name them all. There's health sharing ministries that you can find to help them. It's just an alternative that some clients want to consider. Again, none of those health sharing ministries you're not going to get paid for, but you're still serving that client if it's something that fits their needs. If they have employees, there's group options, there's Medicare, there's Manhattan Life. Everybody should be contracted with Manhattan Life. If you're not contracted with Manhattan Life, you have no idea what I'm talking about, reach out to Brooke. She will get you contracted. Contracting takes time. Contracting takes time, but it doesn't hurt if you're contracting to keep up with it, to ask the questions. You're not being annoying. If you've got contracts for life insurance, you still should be working. If you're contracting for Manhattan Life, it might take time. Work for life insurance, right? Do the life insurance. Don't wait for your Manhattan Life, but it's something you can talk about and you can bam fam. Book a meeting from a meeting about the health later on. Bam fam. Okay. So probably the second time you've heard it today because it's very common and you are on the SRS call, right? And then, of course, this is the best one, and we had it in the review at the beginning. Our Integrity company offers health insurance for you and your employees. Now, maybe you have 1099 employees and you don't want to pay for their insurance. That's fine. You still can offer it to your employees. They can pay for it. Or maybe you have a full-time admin, or you're thinking of getting one. Those health. The health that they offer through Integrity is actually a lower rate most of the time. So I can tell you it's actually a good option, and it is lower rates than what you can find on the ACA marketplace. If you don't know where that is, we're going to talk about the tools, okay? And that's the next section here. Joining social media. Guys, you have that tool. Whether you hate social media or not, hate it, pay somebody to do it, you start connecting with people. On so many levels does that help you, from gaining agents to getting a referral for life insurance to connecting to people who know things. It helps you to connect to other FFL agents and teams that are successful to help you learn more about those different health options. There's ones right on mine that if you follow me to start, you can see that I follow everybody in FFL, and the ones that I trust are the ones that I share. And I share them right here in Discord, or in Discord as well. I know we're on Zoom now, right? There's people who are doing health that are doing amazing. I go to them. Just like annuities, I went to them until I learned how to do it myself. You don't have to know everything right up front. You connect with people, join social media, start learning that way. Then you connect with other agents. You go to all kinds of meetings. Try to keep your meetings to Mondays and Thursdays, right? And Friday, Sean's call. Try to do that so that you're selling business fully on Tuesday, Wednesday. That's the schedule, Friday and Saturday, right? And some of us even on Sunday who want to. And then get to all the team calls that you possibly can, specifically hours, specifically solidities, plus the calendar that we showed you at the beginning and the calendar that is listed in Discord under trainings. Get to all of those meetings, start connecting with people. And additionally, start connecting at events. Once you get to your events, you're going to start connecting. Take that time, take that 4 days to go to a lock-in. Take that 4 days to go to Ignite, go to convention. Because when you don't, you miss out on something. And you could say, well, I stayed and I sold $10,000. Sure, but you're going to stay at that $10,000 versus multiplying that by 2, by 5. So getting to the events, connecting with people is key to your faster success. You can still be successful. You will be. I'll never be the person to tell you you're not going to be successful. But I will be the person to tell you if you don't get to events, it's going to take you longer to get that success. And if that's fine by you, it's fine by me, but I need to warn you of that, right? And then the other tools that we have available is our brand new team on Just Serve. CIMA, C-I-M-A. Message them. If you've got a Medicare question or a client with Medicare and you don't know how to deal with it, message them, right? Now be prepared if you're messaging people, whether it's about annuities, whether it's about life insurance, whether it's about health insurance, whether it's about Medicare, you need to be able to offer them to split any help that they're giving you. They might not take it, and that's fine. That's their choice. But don't take advantage of somebody's time. Don't be going to, somebody's team call and you take their time, you message them for 5 hours a week, and then you don't give anything back to their team, right? Be fair. This is a very giving company. We're willing to give, everybody's willing to give their time. You come to Discord, somebody helps you through an application, you get to the end and it says, do you want to split it with somebody? Say yes. Split it 10%. Ask them their writing code if they've helped you through that whole app. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it helps you to learn better, and people will want to help more and take the time to help more if they're getting a little something, especially if you're not on their team, right? If you're on their team, that's different. It's totally different. Okay, so understand those types of things can help, and it can make you feel more comfortable. Is it comfortable for somebody to say to me, oh, Heather, can you help me with a life insurance application? They're not on my team. And me say, oh, I want, 10%. No, it's not. So what do I say? Hey, 1%'s fine. Just so it makes sense, right? You're not on my team, whatever. Just talk with a person. Don't get uncomfortable, right? Because they're helping you. And then the last thing about basically breaking this into clear pieces is how to position yourself. How do we position ourselves, and what language can we use to actually get this health question out there? So when you're in your financial inventory, and everybody should be using a financial inventory, which is on our website, right? Don't write your financial inventory on a piece of lined paper. It will not help you. Unless you plan on being just an agent for a short time, get off of paper. If you're planning on being an agent for a long time, get them on paper that's supposed to be there, the full financial inventory, ask all the questions, the ones that make sense, right? And then when you're here longer, you can get those papers into something electronic, and you're going to have skill level. It's steps, guys, baby steps. So what do you start with? A lot of people I help with life insurance are also looking at their health coverage because the premiums have gone crazy. Is that something you're dealing with too, Miss Mary? Let me repeat that. A lot of people I help with life insurance are also looking at their health coverage because the premiums have gone crazy. Is that something you guys are dealing with too? How about your beneficiary? Okay, so what I can do is I'm going to set up a time with you in 3 days at this time. Are you available Saturday at 2 o'clock? Yes. Great. What I'm going to do is connect with my specialists to see if we can point you in the right place and see if we can get this so it's not such a burden to you. Right? And if you run into this on your calls and you feel helpless, always just bam, book another meeting. That gives you time with your client, without your client, less pressure to figure out, now what? What do I do? So with that being said, just understand that today, if you can remember that your health does not, you don't have to know everything. We have resources to do that. We have teams inside our team and outside our team that can help, that you can learn from. You can go to meetings, you can learn as you go. And then if you don't know how to do it, book a meeting from a meeting, take the time to ask, put time in your calendar for learning, make sure you're getting to all the events to learn, and then you'll be able to sell that aspect of your license better, which is your health. So here's what I want you to walk away with today, and then we'll start with any questions if anybody has any. Health insurance is part of how we serve the whole family. It's not something that is a distraction. You're not going to fully do it if you want to make a ton of money. It's not a huge money maker, but it can help you, just like annuities, to solidify your relationship with that family, and it can transition into more referrals. Secondly, you need to know the main options and the tools that we have. Keep going to the meetings. Whether you think you know it all or not, you don't. Even I don't. I still go to the meetings, right? Use the tools that we have because they're ever changing as well. And think of yourself now, but more so in the future. What do you want to do for your business? How do you want it to grow? Are you going to grow? Do you care to grow? If you do, go to the meetings, know the options. And then number 3, for all the other parts of our license, learn how to transition from the life insurance conversation to that next meeting. Transition them from this life insurance to the annuity conversation, the life insurance to the health conversation, the life insurance to the referrals, right? Transition them to those things. So on at least 2 calls, if the opportunity is there, don't do it if it sounds awkward. If they tell you they're on Medicaid, there are things you could ask, but if they've got $300 left over at the end of the month, they might not want to put anything towards health, right? Or if they're getting it paid for by somebody, so be careful. Use that brain of yours, right? Don't be afraid though. If you screw up, what are they going to do? They're just going to question you, right? Who cares, right? Use one of the phrases that we just discussed and then drop in Discord how you did it sometime as a win this week. That's what I hope you do. And why we're doing this series is the more we know, the better we serve, and the more we can grow together. I know that was a quick meeting. There's lots of meetings today, so I wanted to give you a little bit of time. But before we end, are there any quick questions before we move on to our next meeting, which is in an hour and a half? Let me look in the thing. Okay, any questions?
I have a lady on Cobra right now through Verizon, and she reached out to me actually yesterday about health insurance. So this is crazy that this meeting happened.
There you go. And it's crazy that you were here, Tara. So good job.
And I was like, what? I have no idea. How would we sell her? I mean, I know I can sell her, the accidental, the critical care, the cancer plans, but like if someone needs.
Tara.
Yeah.
Cobra is so expensive, it's ridiculous. So is it because she left her job or because she got widowed?
You know what? I'm not sure because I don't know. Okay, I'll ask.
I mean, don't ask it like that, but you
Right.
asked her, are you married, widowed, single, or divorced, right? That's in the script.
Well, she's a friend of a friend. She reached out.
Friend of a friend. That's different. Warm market.
Yeah.
That's different. Yeah. So just, it doesn't matter how it is though, Tara. You have to understand Cobra is just expensive.
Right.
Now it's like, I think, and this is top of my head. I might be misspeaking, but I think it's 30 days is free or something like that. But then after that, it gets massive expensive. So how do you protect her in a better way? The best thing for you to do is your team probably is Manhattan Life licensed. But you're going to want to connect specifically with her or with somebody about her specific situation. Because you don't want to just sell her a product. It'll hurt you in the end. So you want to connect with somebody on your team. And I would suggest you ask your team who on your team is really good in the health venue. And then connect with them and see if you can set her up in a much better way. No matter what you do, it's going to be better than what Cobra. I can tell you that.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
And I'm going to add, Cobra has a termination point too, right? You can carry it for 18 months. You can extend it longer with a disability for 29, but then there's some conditions with dependents for 36, but it's going to end.
And you'll just go broke in the meantime paying for it. So getting her out of it as quick as possible is a good thing. And you can do that. So that's wonderful. And that's how it starts, guys. You might have a person who's just in your family. If you're not posting on social media, they don't know what you do. Nobody knows that you have the ability to protect their money. So post about annuities. And if you don't know how to post on it, start sharing other people's posts. Same thing about health. Same thing. Tim, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I shared your post today, actually. It was a good one. But my question for you is, when you say like the health trainings, are you talking about the ones with Kyle at 7 o'clock?
Yeah. Kyle has a great one. I would entrust my agents to Kyle. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I have good communication with him as well. And through social media, guys, you're going to see all these things posted and you're going to see who people trust, right? So just make sure you follow the people that are the right people sharing the right things. And if you don't know, ask. Any other questions, guys? All right, awesome. So we will see all of you who are wanting to hop onto Discord on Discord. No other questions. Then I will see you first at Solidity's team meeting. I hope to see all 27 of you on Solidity's call in an hour and 20 minutes. Have a great day. Thank you for hopping on. Hope it was helpful.